Hello, hello, mic check, 1, 2. Hi, hello, and welcome to another episode with me. Honestly, I felt like we were just holding the mic, so this shall do. And I feel like the other things it's just too much, but I love this. Let me see. Okay, but I feel like this topic has been calling my name, just about self-help, self-awareness, and a little bit of everything in between. And I just want to start off with, it is so totally okay to do your own thing, from anyone else or anything else. Like, don't feel shame in pursuing that or pursuing yourself for that matter. It is not okay to share your energy with just anyone, and people feel offended sometimes. It's like, oh, well, why haven't you done this, or like been with us, type of thing. But it's literally, you don't get the time for yourself with just anyone. So I highly advise that. And once you realize that your energy is not just for anyone, things will literally change for you, because you cherish yourself a lot more, and just literally your energy is cherishable. Take care of it. And another thing I want to advise is, never feel guilty for doing things on your own. And to go again with what I said beforehand, people will try to shame you a little bit, but quite literally, you can't get that energy with anyone else. That's truly how you can find yourself, or find who you want to be. And you can't do that when there's constant people around you. So yeah. People might want to guilt trip you just because they may have their own thing already, but it's like, you can also be getting there. You need to get there. So never feel that blame. Many people may say like, oh, that you may need them to say like, oh, this person needs us, or what is she gonna do without us, or whatever. But honestly, it's those kinds of people that are like, those are the kinds of people that at the end of the day, they're the ones that may need you. So just cherish that time by yourself, and it's totally okay to do so. So when I see that in other people, that they get in their own groove and their own element, I love it for them. And it's like, yes, do you, boo, what works for you. And yeah, I know people have like seen me in my different moments and whatnot. People may tell me que soy una fresita, that I'm a little, but it's like, if you really know me, I'll be blasting corridos and just all that. Just because I can articulate what I say in a certain manner doesn't mean like, oh, this person is prissy or whatever. It's like, bruh. I grew up, if y'all knew how I grew up, like in that element, those fiestas, lying on the chair. Like, I've seen those videos, and I literally love it, because I'm like, yep, that was me at 4 or 5 years old in a random table laying down with this music and whatnot. So that's kind of funny. So that's kind of funny that people assume that about me. But yeah. And also, like, it's hard for people to see me as, people didn't know. I don't know what kind of vibes I give, like my how I look. I've gotten everything but Mexican sometimes, and I'm like, how I've gotten like Middle Eastern, I've gotten Brazilian, Colombian. So I'm like, I'm proud. We're a proud Mexican over here, very much so. Thank you very much. But it's just, I crack up. I literally crack up. Um, and just things that get instilled in you, it's for a reason. As long as it comes with a good heart, pursue that. Go ahead and do it. And if I'm moving a lot, I'm sorry. Your girl has like some pretty nice back problems. I'm not gonna lie. So you'll find me stretching a lot. Um, so yeah. But yeah, sometimes you're not meant to blend in. And guys, this is so, I don't even know. I'm quite literally one of the tallest girls in my family already. Imagine if I didn't have these spinal issues. I'm like, boy. um, so quite literally, when you're not meant to blend in, use that to your advantage. Don't be afraid to stick out. And I feel like it's because of that I may have these back problems, because people want to dim you a little bit, but it's like once you know who you are, you stand out, literally. Um, but yeah, it's hard. My parents are kind of shorter than me. My sisters are shorter than me. Me and my brother are about the same height. Um, but yeah, when you're meant to stick out, just do it, girl. It's for a reason. Um, yeah, it is for a reason. And I've grown to learn, people may want to like dim your light, obviously, or like you are supposed to do things a certain way because that's the way they grew up. And it's like, no, we each have our own generation. And once you're in the in between, which is myself, it can be hard because you're handling the younger, you're handling the older, and it's tough. It is tough. And but I don't think I'd have it any other way. I know we all have our challenges and whatnot, but it's made us who we are, the person we're supposed to be, and you can be a voice for others. And I quite literally love that. And like I mentioned this in previous I've mentioned this previously, but yeah, I grew up like kind of moving around and whatnot. So it's like once my anxiety was alleviated, it's like I don't care what anybody else says. I have my own journey. I've been through my own fair share of things. Yeah. And yeah. That's my train of thought for a second. Um, but yeah, like each time I moved, each part was like, you're supposed to be this way, or you're supposed to hang out with us. But I was like, yeet, no, I'm not supposed to do all that. I don't like, and I think I cherish my mother for that, for so much, because she always motivated me to believe what I believe in and to go with it wholeheartedly. And she never cared what anybody else said. So imagine me, like, yeah. Or that, and she would even say it herself, like she secluded herself from, she kind of went her own way for a reason. And I love that. So of course I'm gonna look up to that. And but yeah, once you learn to cherish that energy, it meant just the growth that you have. You go within your own hobbies, you just create more art for yourself, for others, even more. Yeah, and I feel like I might be even sticking out even more because the car do be doing its job. I just need to be persistent. Keep being persistent. It's my goal right now. Keep being persistent in that. But literally, and I love that I've created this because it also alleviates me and what we want to put out there. And with that being said, some of the books that I want to share that helped me, right here. I have some right here that I for sure, and I feel like many people have spoken about them too, but I grew up with these, I think in high school. But number one, I thought I had it with me, and I thought I had like the Spanish version of it. I quite literally, but it is The Alchemist. I recommend that book for sure, and it's about just this boy on a journey, and who he finds along the way, and how he conquers wherever he may go, like how he goes about his journey and those people and what they advise him. And yeah, I love that book. I want to read it again, but I don't know where I left that book. Another one is The Four Agreements. I recommend. And I'm just going to share the first that I love is to be impeccable with your word. Use your energy in the direction of truth and love for yourself. And you can tell, like, when a person is spitting out hate, it's like, love yourself a little bit more, please, and thank you. It's what you want to put out there in the world, and there's that. But yeah, when you cherish your energy, I grew up around, I think, many narcissistic people, and knowing that and acknowledging that, and maybe being with one, for example, can deteriorate the person that you're meant to be. So once you cherish that, you know what type of energies are unacceptable to you and the person you want to be. So yeah, you quite literally should say goodbye to those people. But yeah, the Four Agreements, that's the first agreement I would love for y'all to take on. You speak with integrity, say only what you mean, avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. I love this. And then I have the subtle art of not giving an F. I feel like I feel like I kind of already knew how to go about, things. And the key to I'll share a quote. The key to a good life is not giving an F about more. It's giving an F about less, giving an F about only what is true and immediate and important. Period. Yep, recommend this book. I recommend a poetry book. But our dog got to it. And I feel sad. I literally deteriorated at the corner. I love her though. Okay, one of the quotes, quite literally, I opened up to it like randomly, and I'm like, okay, and literally goes with me or this channel. It says, "A real, show me some humility, a little vulnerability, an actual apology could be nice. Take some accountability. Communication is a necessity. An ounce of authenticity would suffice. Period. I'm bored with all the pleasantries. Please F off with the niceties. Before you try to blame me, please think twice." Period, Gabby Hanna. Yeah. Literally a great book too. And I know she has battled with mental health as well. So those are just a couple books that I definitely recommend for others to read. And a little advice for just self-help and being self-aware of yourself and what you want to cherish, what you want to be. A million people may want to say whatever or whatnot, but it's ultimately how you feel at the end of the day. It's not their lives, it's yours. So please act accordingly. But yeah, just think about that. Like, what do you want to expect others to see and cherish about you? So, quite literally, I love making someone laugh about literally anything. If it's the spatula, because same. But yeah, like quite literally speaking good things out there will help someone else, and giving back is ultimately just a good thing, a good feeling. So as long as things come with a good heart, no envy or no envy, no hate, I know things will ultimately go well for you, go great for you. Quite literally give to yourself first, then, giving to other people, because I've seen the bad side of that too, whether with myself or with people that I see. So I wanna people to cherish that. I don't know why this. Okay, I want people to cherish that, and knowing that about like that you may be the ones that can go about it by themselves, or like just don't they don't need a whole group. It's like, damn, this person is legit. This person is who they say they are. They don't need these certain shabby people or certain types of people going with them. So quite literally, you get my mom always told me, you come in this world by yourself and you leave by yourself. So yeah, just cherish yourself, cherish your time, your energy, invest in the things you like, you enjoy, and then your people will meet you there. And the ones that are meant to be with you, it will be there. You'll find them, and it's always great when you already experience that on your own. So yeah, there's a little bit of that, and I hope you guys enjoy these books. How do you say, just another relief, another sigh of relief, just doing this for you guys, expressing in that manner for others to also take a little bit more of who you are as a person. Just literally don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of doing your own thing, girl. Don't be afraid. Because ultimately it's like, it's your path for a reason, and it's instilled in you for a reason. So yeah. Besito. But yeah, thank you for sticking around for another episode. And that's a little bit of what we wanted to share. Alrighty. Bye. Until next time.